What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Compound at the request of Mr. Apache Garage. We're doing this one for you, my man. I didn't include it on the multiple altcoin video because I feel like this thing deserves its own video, like truthfully. So looking at this here, we're at $60. We went up. It looked like, you guys, we were going to break out of this range, right? We were getting those prices, but this is why confirmation and waiting for candles to close is so important, because the area that I've been waiting for us to close above, again, was right here. Or no, it wasn't right there. Sorry. It's like right there. Yeah, at just below $63. I've been saying if we close at 63 or higher for Compound on any week, that could be the beginning of a move that is going to take us a lot higher. And I know some of you might be wondering, what about this? This is the high. Obviously, we got to wait till we break that. Yes, you're right. But to me, what we're looking at here is an accumulation phase. I've said this enough times. I feel like I'm just on repeat. But, you know, I've got a lot of new subscribers, and not everybody watches every second of the video. Maybe you missed this part, or maybe you forgot it and you need a refresher. But to me, this is the accumulation, right? This was a fake out. We got the rejection back down, right? These might have even been fake outs to the downside. Maybe this is like, you know, the support area. I don't know. But maybe not, because you got 2 touch points. That might have been your fake out. Regardless, this to me is the area. So breaking out of the highest weekly close in this area, I think, is going to be significant enough. Breaking above 263 is what we're looking for on a weekly closing basis. On a price basis, getting above about $70.64 would be pretty significant too. But those are all, again, precursors telling us that we likely will break above this high, and I think that we will. So all that to say, again, we don't have to wait to break above this high to know where we're going. Okay. And Compound, whenever it breaks out, it's probably moving above $100, right? 101 at the 382, right where that green line is. Yeah, you're probably moving above $100. And I do think, because you've been held down by this 236 so much for so long, I very much would expect that you find resistance here. And in fact, you probably break a little bit above it. So you're at 101 there. You probably break a little bit above it, but then you move back down. I don't think that you'll come all the way back to this 236, though you could. That's pretty common. But maybe what you do is you hold it and then you break through. Maybe you break through it and then you like hold it to the upside and then continue on. Maybe you tip it and then you pull back to where this previous area of resistance is here. Either way, however you want to skin it, I do think that we're going to find turbulence in this area, probably a little bit, slightly, oh so slightly above $100. But now's not the time. Now's not the time. This was another prod into it. We didn't get it. What we're probably going to do is we're going to move back to this low side of the range here, which at this point would be around $50. Here we are sitting at 60, so I bet we do move down for Compound, probably down to $60. I really love this RSI, you guys. I really, really do. It can move down to $60, and it can still be a great-looking RSI, so don't worry about it. Daily got overbought, not for long, came back out of it, adding to the validity of the idea that we probably do go lower. Let's see here. Top to bottom here. You tipped it, bro. You literally tipped your 1618. Straight rejected off of it. There is hope. You could find support on your 886. Oh, that's not what I thought that was my brush. Sorry. The 886. But again, you know, moving lower, this is a pretty small fib extension. You don't the rules might not be as strict here, but if you hold 5770, it might be go time to the upside. That would be a really strong indication, actually. But I do bet you go lower, and your 50 level is all the way down here at this 382, kind of a previous area of support right here, previous area of resistance, previous area of support over here. It would make sense to me. So down is what I think you're doing. Probably going to form a higher low, but you're going to go down, right? And again, that's like around 50, probably a little bit above 50 if I had to guess, but yeah. And then from there, maybe the next time we come up, maybe it's in a week or 2 weeks, something like that. Maybe we get the breakout then. Maybe it's in a month or two. You know, maybe we continue to do this little dance where we're moving up and down and up and down, and it's literally like it takes its time, and then boom, and then we break out. But it's coming, man. It's definitely coming. I like this chart, but for now, down, 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 down. 4 hour looks weak. Looks like it wants to go down. Daily, obviously, yeah, looks like it wants to go down. The 1 hour, yep, week 2, yeah. So down's what I got, and then up. But that's all I got for this video. I love Compound, man. I wanna end it real quick with one thing that I don't talk about every video, but I wish I did. But it's it's just something that's in my mind, so I guess it's not like news to me. But there's a lot of new subscribers. There's people who haven't heard of compound even. This is something I want to do. From all-time high to all-time low, the fib that we get, the minimum fib extension we get is $2,500. The 1618, which compound likes its 1618 to some degree, is at $8,886. And I know that sounds insane. We're at $60 now. We're at $60. 8,886. That is a 146x. I know that sounds insane, but these are by the end of the cycle predictions. Maybe it doesn't go all the way up there. Maybe it only goes to the 1272, which is still a pretty insane gain of like 40x, almost 41x. But let's do some math on this real quick, okay? Comp. Not internet computer, comp. How is ICP ahead of comp when you type in comp? 413 million. What would a 100x mean for this? That would mean a $41.3 billion market cap. Now that's a high market cap, but it's absolutely achievable. Furthermore, an 80 billion market cap is a high market cap, but achievable. 100 billion even. I think this thing could reach for $100 billion. It could reach for $100 billion in market cap valuation. Maybe it gets stopped at 60, maybe it gets stopped at 40, maybe it gets stopped at 80, but I think it could reach for $100 billion. So with that potential, that would be a greater than a 200x gain in market cap and thus price from the current price. Though not all the tokens are released, so I want to look at the tokenomics real quick. So it is going to continue to be mined, like the rate of coins being put into the market it's going to be constant essentially until June 2024. Now June 20, that's the last date, right? Apparently we're going to be at full supply, full circulating supply by June 2024, the 13th of June in 2024. That's awesome, right? Because that's 6 months from now. That's in the middle of the bull market. When this thing has no more supply being put into the market, right? Supply and demand, it's the fundamentals of economics. If supply stays the same, right? Supply is going to stay the same. After June 13th, 2024, it's going to stay the same. Or I guess would supply go down? I mean, the supply would be the same. It's not going to go down because it's not deflationary. It stays the same. Then if demand goes up just a little bit, all it has to do is go up a little bit. It's gonna, I'm messing this up. It's gonna make the prices go, right? Fundamentals of economics, supply and demand. Supply staying at the same means that, like, as right now, I'm just like stumbling over my words, but right now, supply is going up and price is going up. So not only is supply going up, but demand's going up. Price is going up, which means demand's going up more. So as long as we maintain this kind of trajectory of demand, when the supply eventually plateaus, that's going to skyrocket price, is all I'm trying to say. If you stuck around to hear me fumble through my words, that's the cake of it right there. So until then, we might be below all-time highs. I wonder let's do the fully diluted, because if it's going to be June that you're fully diluted is 602. Okay, so that changes things a bit, right? 100x would be a $60 billion market cap. 200x is 120 billion. I wouldn't put it past this thing, man. Look into compound, man. It's a force to be reckoned with, but I do still believe that a 100x, even from these prices, is possible, let alone all the way up at $8,886. So these are the targets, man. These are the targets for the end of the cycle. But that's all I got. Probably not ready to break out yet. You are getting ready, but as you can see, you've been in this area before where you've kind of fumbled around for 4 weeks, a couple weeks here. Like it could be another month before we really break out, guys. So down for now, probably around $50, and then we could talk about it going up. That's all I got. If you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe.